Welcome everyone, this is Scramble from the ICO Doctor YouTube community, and today I'd like to present you another cryptocurrency startup related project, which is Prepay Way. We're going to run through the ICO Doctor process and share with you the analysis we did, with all the results, with all the scores and everything that this project succeed in receiving on our 59 elements that we're verifying at every single startup of this cryptocurrency world. So it's kind of a process where we look to expose what these projects are looking to offer to people from 59 elements perspective. Attention. So it's most likely a comprehensive process of verifying all these informations. Usually it takes us anywhere between 4 to 5 days, and a lot of the informations are quite difficult to be received or to be found. So it's kind of a process which is time consuming. That's why we thought we're going to put together this type of videos for our cryptocurrency community and share with you in order to be informed, to save your time, and to give you an opportunity to find out about real startups which are having the capability to solve some problems and to come up with some great services on the market. So today the discussion is going to be about Prepay Way. And the way this video is going to be is I'll present you in a nutshell what this company is doing in a sentence. And then we dive into the ICO Doctor spreadsheet where we start checking the verifications with it and all the scores this company succeed at receiving for all those 59 elements, guys. So let's get into all the things. We have a new paradigm of international business as they're presenting. This is their official website. And in a nutshell, what is Prepay Way? Well, it is a blockchain ecosystem that simplifies and streamlines international collaboration, contracting, and payments for companies across multiple industries. Right, so this is what they're doing in a sentence. Now, a lot of the things are going to be presented in our ICO spreadsheet, which is right here. ICO Doctor right there talking about Prepay Way. Take a look at that. What we have here is a couple of categories such as background, roadmap, white paper, team, problem and solution, marketing, market, and token economics, which adds up at 8 categories, and totally we're checking upon 59 elements. So ICO Doctor is verifying all those things and gives a score between 0 and 10 to all those elements, particularly speaking. Now, each category has a specific score by adding up all of the elements, and then totally we add the score of every single category into an ICO Doctor final score. These guys right here have 424, and they have a specific green color that you can see right here in this section where we have the categories explanation for the scores. 424 is putting them into the good category, which is up to 425. From 426, they would have been placed into the very good category from the ICO Doctor perspective, right? So let's get into all these things and talk about. We have the first category right here, background, which has some great numbers around the activity, company history, all these things related. What we do in the background section is we try and find out information about the people involved in this business as their background, including their companies, their previous companies they were working on, as well as on the current company, Prepay Way. So we take the current company, we take a look at history, company activity, violations, business model, and LinkedIn profiles. And then we scan all the information we could from there. But we also like to take a look what these guys have done in the past. As company speaking, their companies, if there were some CEOs at other companies, or if they were doing some major level work, we would like to see what are the results of previous projects they were involved with. It's very important, and which is reflected on the scores that we have here. Especially if they have violations, it seems like a high score on that is not really anything related to violations we were able to find about their previous companies or current companies, business model, LinkedIn activity, company history. Everything is weighted, it is balanced, and it's considered in the background section. The second one is the roadmap, which talks about specifically Prepay Way roadmaps. And we have a couple of elements right there, starting from the future plan, speed, amplitude, steps, and accuracy. Right? These are the sort of a way subjects we're checking around the roadmap. In some many cases, we're not able to find public roadmaps, so we need to get in touch with these companies and find out more about what they're having on their mind and all these things. So that's why we said this research process we're putting out takes about 4 to 5 days in order to be completed, while we run extensive communication with the team in order to find out a lot of the responses are not really online, I would say, as shared directly. A lot of the responses needs to be collected directly from the team. So we usually have a list of questions that we're sending out every single time we start the review and the research process. Those questions are the most difficult to be found if you would have just like the free research on the Google. That's why we prepare a sort of a stable and template of questions that we send out to all the companies and get, comprehensive results on that. So Whitepaper is also the third category right here, which talks about the stage, user base, product, details, vision, potential, differentiates itself from the others, legitimate, and technology. Here, their potential is ranked with the higher score, while the lowest one is from the user base perspective. Then the team is also talking about the members of the team, such as team composition, the CEO, CTO, and CO, experience, achievements, flexibility, popularity, seriosity, LinkedIn, and advisors. Here, the highest score is for the CEO, CTO, and COO, ranked with 9. Other things here related as the lowest is for the advisors 6, and then the achievement 6. Other things are not pretty low. I would consider this category about the team as at least good from the score. Problem and solution, which is the 5th category we have right here, talks about the product, execution level, process, necessity, usability, demand, user friendliness, ergonomics. Here we have the highest score for demand 8, necessity 8, and product 8. There's nothing on a 9. And the lowest one is execution level, process, and ergonomics. They're all with 6. Marketing is the next category we're going to talk about, and here we have the highest score for branding, which is 8, and then the lowest one for blog. No, sorry, that's 6. We have advertising networks with 5. We have Facebook 5, YouTube 5, right? So from the marketing perspective, these guys were not putting too much attention on it, receiving sort of average scores. Token economics, what we have here is as the highest score is the real necessity 8 and the accessibility 8, basically. So they do have those ranked quite well. And then the poor score is appearing at circulating supply 6, ICO price 6, ecosystem 6, which is definitely the lowest from the token economics category. And then for the market, guys, well, it's pretty simple here. We just have 4 elements. 2 guys right here, timing and future with 8, reach out and competition with 7. Those are the lowest. Other things related with, as a background, their LinkedIn looks incredibly well. They have a score 9 right there, which talks about the company and their previous companies, and their results in this world are very, very good so far. So they're coming up with a total transparency level of their previous work, which is one thing a lot of the people are hiding as soon as they have nothing to share realistically, or they have issues about the results they were capable in the past. That's something we're checking as what were you able to do in your past. You're right now coming up with a new startup. Let's assume that. But we want to make sure that you had some great success in your past as well. And this is not the beginning of your journey, because that could raise some risks up. We're not putting the tag that someone that starts is a bad guy, or it's a weak guy, or it's an unskilled person. No, we're just saying that the more experience you have, specifically in this business, the more chances you have to succeed. Because the experience brings knowledge on the table and should give you more opportunities out there. That's why we like to see people with great results in their past coming into this cryptocurrency world and putting out startups. That's sort of a way, the perfect way to find investment possibilities out there. Great, so as you can see, the ICO Doctor final score is 424, which is at the limit of the 426 starting point of the very good category ranking, which is going up to 550. And that's quite difficult. But think about the excellent category, which starts from 551. Very, very hard to reach there. And probably we're not going to have too many excellent ranked by the ICO Doctor cryptocurrencies companies out there. It's going to be pretty hard to get there. Most of the companies will be in the poor, average, or good category in this 3, which starts from 171 up to 425 as score. Great, so that's all about we provide during the ICO Doctor video presentations, guys. In a way, we would like to wrap up all the work we have put into and share with you all the things that we have right here. What you can do at a time you want to run a sort of a analysis on the scores and you want to verify them, make sure you pause the video at some point and take a look at the categories and the scores. Categories and scores for everything, and for all the 59 elements that we have here, which could receive a ranking from 0 to 10. Beautiful. So other things related to the ICO, I do want to share with you their token sale. The first tier has been sold out. Now the second tier have started, and you can get tokens with 50% discount. This is the tier number 2. Here's their base price. You get a discount of 50%, price including discount, minimum contribution, amount for sale, start date 25th July 2019. The end date of the tier number 2 is going to be till 15 August 2019. KYC must be passed before you invest. And here's the big deal. Citizens or residents of USA, Switzerland, and restricted jurisdictions are not eligible to participate. But we're coming up with a response which says like this: we have our own collective investment fund with our community from ICO Doctor, which is looking to participate into this startup companies out there of the cryptocurrency world. And we're tending to negotiate a better bonus, better numbers for our clients as we're coming up with a collective funds from our community out there. So if you're looking to gain extra tokens, if you're looking to participate in today's token sale, no matter from where you're located in the world, participate with our collective investment fund from anywhere in the world. You can contact us at that email right there, icodoctor@protonmail.com. Or we have a link in the description area down, which is going to send you to the participate in any ICO form. You want to complete this form, and we're going to get back to you with the future details on how you can get started. keep in mind that it doesn't matter from where are you from, right? So you can participate from any place in the world. Great. That's pretty much all about our presentation on the way we're doing. Yes. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you feel this type of videos are helpful to you, make sure you subscribe to my channel, because this is what we're doing here. We're presenting all these companies and we're sharing all the data which we can find from heavy research, deep efforts, and everything that is related to such activity we have put into to gather the best out of the best. So this is Prepay Way. This is what we have about it. Make sure you share your opinion in the comments area. Please engage with this video if you like or dislike. Do something that you feel you have to do. And then I would definitely appreciate if you could subscribe to my channel if this type of content helps you. Great, so that's kind of all about, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay strong and we'll talk to you soon.